our supplies. We've topped up our water and our fuel and got a bit more food.
Yep.
We've got another 5 days coming up in Ningaloo. So we're just turning off to the road shortly and we'll let our tyres down. We're going to be staying at North Lefroy this time. Last time we stayed at South, so it's all we could get for school holidays and I'm sure it will be fine. Yeah, so we're excited to see what the next few days brings and where we set up. So watch this space and we'll let you know where our little home is once we're all set up again. Is that a bit annoying? Yes. We've got these tyre pressure gauges and we keep forgetting to unplug it, and while we're busy deflating tyres, it's madly beeping at the kids. These are the gauges here. They're quite handy actually. You can see what our tyres are doing while we're driving. I'm going to drop them down to 20 at the front. We're setting up. What do you guys think of this spot? Hunter?
I think it's pretty good.
Pretty good. What about you, Liam?
I think it's quite cool because the sand's really soft and the water's at a good temperature and there's a reef not far out.
Yeah. Hopefully we catch some fish in. We're just setting up the tent and the kitchen and the awning. Don't go inside yet, guys. You'll get sand inside yet. So we've got all the mats set up.
What's the mat under?
Sand. It's always a challenge. It's the compromise.
What's the mat?
We are set up, aren't we, honey?
Yep, all good to go. Just going to set the boat up now. Have a coldie because I'm melting.
Yeah. Swim?
Yeah, go and swim, mate.
Pretty keen for a swim. We let the kids have a swim and not help us set up today because they were melting. Show you around. We've got our shower and toilet tent all set up there. Round to the most magnificent view of the bay. It's about 4 o'clock. It's a really nice breeze. You just wouldn't cope without the breeze, it'd be so hot. Then into the tent. There's Liam, he's just had a swim.
Yeah, it was pretty refreshing.
Bit cooler, feeling a bit cooler now.
Yeah.
Tent all set up. We have a bucket to wash. Kids have set up their beds. Little table. It's really cool in here thanks to all the windows and the heavy canvas. So yeah, that's us. Beach life here for 5 days. Bring it on.
Morning, guys. Just getting out our first day out of the water fishing. Liam and I just heading out to a reef that's out here. It's only about 3 or 4 mile out. We're on the Ningaloo station, which is just behind me. Probably a little bit hard to see that sun. The sun's just come up. Bit of a lazy start for the day. Yeah, our first day on the water. We came out yesterday, but it was a bit windy, a bit rough, and kids just had a snorkel on some bombies about half a k offshore, which was pretty cool lately. And so we're just going to see if we can chase some fish this morning for a couple of hours before we go and do something with family. Hey guys, just come back out onto the reef. It's turn that motor off, make it a bit quieter. Didn't have much luck fishing this morning, so Liam and I headed back in and picked up the rest of the family, and now they're just having a flap around out here in the middle of nowhere. We're in about 3 metres of water here. Drops off on the edge of this reef to about 6. So yeah, nice day. Wind's got up a little bit, same as what it did late yesterday morning. A bit choppy for Stacey, but it's pretty nice. It was just glass out here this morning when Liam and I were here, but it's always the way. By the time we go and get the rest of the family and get organised, that wind's come up. So we might try and come out here tomorrow when it's a little bit earlier and try and get out with that wind.
We've just seen some emus just north of our camp. Looks like they've got a little chip with them. But hard for you to see. You'll see if we get in a little bit closer. On the nose. Morning guys, we've got some great news. Liam, Summer and I are headed out to have an experience snorkeling with whale sharks tomorrow. Can't wait. Hunter and Tony are going to spend the morning just at home. He's a little bit young to probably keep up with the whale sharks. He's a great snorkeler. but it's a physical activity having to swim with them that we were doubting. So for the cost, we've decided that we'll just take the oldest two at this stage. They're pumped. We're really looking forward to it. We've paid a bit of extra money to go with LiveNingaloo, who only take a maximum of 10 people, so it's a more intimate experience, and it means that we get to hop into the water every turn, unlike some other groups that cycle the groups effectively. So you can't wait for the humbling experience for the kids to experience some marine megafauna. And yeah, I haven't swum with whale sharks in quite a long time either, so I'm totally pumped. I've never done it in Ningaloo, and it's totally on the bucket list. So yeah, every now and again we have to splash out for these expensive things, and this was one of my non-negotiables, so let's bring it on. We get out to Tantabiddi boat ramp and board the tender out to the vessel LiveNingaloo. Once we're out there, they get us kitted up into our snorkeling gear, they take us out, throw us into the water to make sure we can swim, do the safety briefing, and from there we head out over the bar in search of whale sharks. Dives this morning.
It was good.
It was good? How good? Not great. Not good, great. Or as Hunter would say, not great, amazing. So yeah, it was awesome. We probably got about an hour all up in the water over about 6 different schools with just one whale shark. So yeah, the visibility here in Ningaloo is like unreal compared to where Tony and I last snorkeled with them in Donsol on our honeymoon in the Philippines. Here we've had a beautiful lunch with meat and salad, and now we're just coming back into the entrance. I think there might be a snorkeling spot on the agenda. Not sure, but it's been a beautiful, beautiful day.
An octopus and a few pufferfish and a white tip reef shark, which was also pretty cool.
And the coral was beautiful,
yeah.
Wasn't bleached, it was all alive and thriving. Good end to a good day, eh?
Yep.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
We are headed into Cape Range National Park today. The kids, 2 eldest children and I did the whalesharks yesterday, and I think we got the pick of the days because there was just barely a breeze. It was awesome out there, and today it's quite cloudy, quite overcast, and there's a real stiff breeze blowing. We weren't able to book any campsites in Cape Range today because we don't tend to book ahead too far. And in the pandemic, of course, everything's booked out weeks in advance. So we're just staying at Exmouth, and we thought we'd just do some day trips. So we're going to go down and see whether the wind is offshore enough for us to get in and do the oyster stacks. You need a mid to high tide, and it will be it's outgoing now, but it's not mid for another hour and a half. So we'll get down there and see whether that works for us, and if not, we're just going to go to Turquoise Bay and enjoy the beach and snorkeling there, and hope to see a turtle or 2. So that's it for the day, and let's see what we get up to. Oyster stacks. We're going to give it a go. It's only about 30 minutes till mid-tide, so we don't want to go over that. Someone's just said it's already starting to get quite shallow, and you can see the stacks are just starting to get out of the water now. So we'll jump the kids in, even if just for 15 minutes, and then we'll move on to Turquoise Bay.
Been for a snorkel at Oyster Stacks. It's pretty cool, eh, Hunter?
Yeah, it's great.
What'd you see? Stingray.
Stingray and a turtle.
Yeah. Heaps of fish, eh?
Yeah.
That was very cool. Very well worth coming here.
It's a marine reserve.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means that you can't take any fish.
Yeah.
Or turtles.
Or shells. No turtle soup tonight, brother.
Hey guys, we've arrived at Turquoise Bay. I think you can probably aptly see why it's called that behind me. It seems to just always be the most beautiful turquoise colour. It's a light breeze, but water's really flat. We've just finished our snorkel at Oyster Stacks, and we're just here to have some lunch. So we've parked up on our towels, drying out, having some lunch, and then we'll go for a little snorkel too, probably. Enjoy the afternoon.
Finished our last snorkel for the day. We saw a few turtles. The visibility wasn't too good, and we also saw a bunch of fish, including some pretty big snapper in there as well. And I got a new hat and found these in the water.
Found the sunnies.
Yeah.
Score.
Yeah. Pass it over.
Hey guys, well that's a wrap for another episode. We've had an amazing time here at Exmouth. It's a cool little town. We've had a good look around, so yeah, see you next time.